morning, Port Jervis, and welcome to the Port Center Spotlight Podcast. We have a number of amazing young people today. This is the Port Jervis High School Odyssey of the Mind team, Division 3, Problem 5. How about a round of applause, everybody? We are going to have each of our people here to say hello, and then we'll certainly talk in smaller groups. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. Busy people. We got physics projects. We got term papers. Mr. Wilson dressed up, has a number of activities today. Mr. Wilson, why don't we start with you, and then we'll go, Francesca, to you. Say hello, introduce yourself, and certainly what is your role on the team? Monsieur.
So my name is Monsieur or Mr. Wilson. I'm a French teacher in the middle school, but I am lucky to be their coach. I've been their coach for 6 years, so we've been together for a long time.
I remember these kids trucking over to the middle school after school to come see you at the old building there.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Monsieur. Francesca?
I'm Francesca. I'm a senior, and I just love OM. I'm an Omer.
Yeah. You're also the president,
Yes,
correct?
I am class president.
Madame President, yes. Ms. Elston?
My name is Julia Elston. I've been on OM since 5th grade, and I'm a high school senior.
Charlie Brown?
My name is Gabriel Torres. I've been on OM since 4th grade, and I'm a senior.
Hi, my name is Yara, Shihada, and I'm on the Port Jervis OM team. I'm a junior.
And hi, my name is Michelle Gimena, and I'm a junior, and I've been on the team for 3 years.
Awesome. Well, we're excited. They're going to states, not this weekend, but the following weekend. There's so much going on, so many good things, and these kids are finding ways to make sure they're getting their practice in and things like that. We're going to start with Monsieur Wilson. So let's do a little musical chairs now. And Monsieur, you jump in here, and we'll get you on your way. I know you got a bunch of obligations. Hopefully he doesn't have a job interview somewhere else that he's all dressed up. Scoot in, Monsieur. We appreciate the time. This is Monsieur Wilson, Port Jervis graduate, all things Port Jervis.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Austin, you've been with these kids for a long time. You've stayed with them. Even, I don't even think when you had a full-time job here in Port Jervis, you were coaching them. Is that?
I was somewhere else. Yep.
Yeah.
So my first year, I was helping out the team via Google Meets. So that was interesting. That was during COVID.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it, Austin, about Odyssey of the Mind that you love?
So I actually did it as a kid for like 9 years. I was involved a lot before becoming a coach and a judge. And I found confidence in Odyssey of the Mind, like self-confidence, right? I was a really shy kid. I say that now, but no one believes me. I'm still a little shy and timid. But it allowed me to really be creative and free and expressive. And I really like that. And I think that's what really triggered my hard work, and it helps me now in the classroom be creative and find solutions. And it's really cool. OM is a great program.
It is. And you have been a stronghold there. You've been a model coach and person and really an advocate because Odyssey of the Mind got lost in the shuffle. Yeah. And here we are. You're involved. We doubled the teams this year, but always gently advocate.
Thanks.
Yeah. And in the perfect way. Monsieur, you always have great energy. And I know that doesn't come easy. Sometimes you have to force it or make it. Where do you get your positivity from?
I don't know if my team would always say I have the most positive energy. Sometimes I have to be firm and make sure that we're doing stuff. But I think it's important, right? I want the place where I work to be a good place and a happy place. And again, not every day is going to be happy, or not every day you're going to feel happy, but it's important just to have a good attitude and to motivate everyone around you, right? I'm a really hard worker, and I want people to feel motivated to work equally as hard and to make Port Jervis a better place every day.
You're doing that.
Thank you.
What are you happy about today?
I'm happy that I got dressed up today.
Yeah,
it's
look
hard
at
to
the
get dressed up,
tie.
right?
Yeah.
It's not for this. Don't worry. I just felt really good. And it's Wednesday. That's halfway through the week. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm happy that I get to come to a place where I truly am happy and I feel like I'm making a difference. And I get to teach French, which makes me happy too. And we get to continue on to states. So that's a really cool thing too. I think for 2 of the kids, they haven't been to states, so it's going to be a great experience. For my seniors, I think it's a great way to end our time together. So a lot of good stuff happening.
You've been with them how many years?
Around 6.
Wow.
Yeah, some of them. Yep, the whole time.
Crossing over from middle school to high school, really sticking with these kids and Your former person is
Oh,
there, Rena
Rena,
Ebbecke. Yeah, she's watching. Very cool. Monsieur, we appreciate your dedication. So many ways, so many things, Port Jervis. Before we let you go, I know you're busy. Another event that you've spearheaded kind of from the ground up is Multicultural Night. It's grown. We got to be in a bigger space this year.
Super happy.
Again, Austin Wilson advocating, creating, directing, kind of pushing in front of the scenes as well as behind the scenes to make these things great events. Tell me about Multicultural Night.
So I think that's one of the things I'm most proud of in my career so far is Multicultural Night. This is our 3rd year doing it, and it's an opportunity just to celebrate the people that make this community so amazing, right? So this year we're going to be in the high school gym on May 1st from 6 to 8, and it's an opportunity where you get to learn about different people's cultures, try some free food, which gets a lot of the kids to come. This year we have some different prizes we can give away, and again, it's just to celebrate the differences that make us unique, but also bring this community together and make it so special.
Yeah, celebrating the food, the music.
Yeah,
the
we might have some
culture.
performances this year.
Yeah.
We're trying to get better every year.
I love it. I love the idea, and certainly you and your language department behind it, different people getting involved. So good stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you. When people ask you about the team, hey, tell me about the team. Give me a few words to describe these amazing young people.
I always say, please don't ask me about like Odyssey of the Mind. It's so hard to explain, right? But I would say that my team is a family, right? We fight like a family, we disagree like a family, but we also come together and we're always there for each other. And I think that's one of the best qualities of being on an Odyssey of the Mind team that we develop, because we're spending so much, sometimes too much time together. But I know that I can give them any task and that eventually they'll do it. And they might take a couple of times or tries to get it done right, but they're willing to put in the work and they're willing to disagree. And I know that sounds negative, but it's good. That's a good skill to have, is to not settle and to disagree and to make something better, right? The first time isn't going to be the best time. And I think we've learned that a lot on the team. Like, we're going to write the skit. Oh, that's not good enough. Let's do it again. Let's make it better. But I would say that this team is pretty resilient, and I'm just proud of them. No matter what happens, I'm proud that I was able to hopefully make a little impact, but also to bring a group of kids together, and hopefully they'll have that bond for the rest of their lives.
Monsieur Wilson, everyone. We're going to let him on his way. Hopefully not a job interview anywhere else, all dressed up.
No, I'm here.
Very good. Monsieur, make sure you get some signs as well. We got signs for everybody. We
Thank you.
appreciate you. Great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's have
See you
our
later.
juniors in here. Let's have our juniors, Michelle Gimena and Yara Shihada, to start us off here. Shout out to Katharine Werlitz. She is at BOCES this morning and could not be here. So, Miss Werlitz, we miss you. Scoot in, girls. All right. This is Yara and Michelle. Hello there. Good morning, girls. How are we doing today?
Good.
Pretty good.
How are you?
I am good. I'm loving this. What class are you missing right now? You missing class?
Gym.
I'm missing a study hall.
Okay, so good. All right. Well,
Nothing too bad.
they'll survive without you. Michelle, we'll start with you. What is your role on the team, and tell me about the problem, how that fits into the problem?
So, I feel like we don't really have roles. We all kind of collaborate together. So not one person is like specifically in charge with one task. We all kind of help each other in different ways. So like maybe one person is stronger at something, but we all kind of help. So
But in the skit itself, you have a role.
oh, I have many roles.
Yeah. So tell me about some of those roles.
I can't tell you too much,
Okay.
but we are playing many different characters. It's just gonna be me, Yara, and Jocelyn for states. So it's only 3 people.
Okay.
But I don't know what to say without giving away
Not
too much.
That's okay. And I know you
Yeah.
can't do it. Our seniors are going on the senior trip. Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Wow.
we're gonna miss them.
Yeah. So how do you adjust? How did you adjust what you're doing, Yara? Tell me about adjusting to having this big team to now a smaller team.
Well, we didn't really expect to go to states. So for our the skit that we made, it was made so that everyone could be involved. So when we did find out that we were going to states, it had to change around a little bit. Some parts we have to double up on parts, and we have to just like basically change our entire skit to accommodate to that. And it's been a little difficult, but it's not something that it's not a problem that we can't solve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls, tell me about the preparing for the actual skit, right? You've worked, you're putting the stuff together, you're practicing, and then the day comes, so the day of the competition. So what are some things that you do in your mind and hearts to prepare, right? Remembering the lines, timing. Talk to me about the preparation, Yara, that you put into the actual day of the skit.
I feel like it's kind of something that we're always thinking about. Like we're always, like math class yesterday, I was just writing down ideas because I was just on my mind. And so
Forget these equations.
yeah. You know, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it's always on my mind. So I guess we both have to just, I don't know.
That's
I'm
all right.
losing my train of
That's
thought.
okay. Michelle, talk to me about preparing for the skits.
For regionals, we had to do it at like 8 a.m. So like we got there early and we just like, I don't know for everyone else, but in my mind, I was just going through my lines over and over again. And we had to, in the skit, we have a shooting star and it kept malfunctioning. So I had to keep like readjusting it. I had to set it up and make sure it didn't like fail during the skit.
Yeah.
So that was on my mind the whole entire time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes it's stressful, but sometimes the stress is kind of fun.
Yeah. Talk to me about the
Celebration.
collaborative process, the creativity, sharing ideas, and I guess it's kind of consensus, right? Coming to, hey, this is what we're going to go with. Talk to me about that process.
It's kind of chaotic. Like in the beginning, we've been doing this since October of this year.
Wow.
And I remember first coming up with this skit, we had so many crazy ideas. Like we had one about a clock. We had one where we wanted to go behind a clock.
Under the sea.
Yeah, we have so many of these ideas and it's so outside of the box, but sometimes it just works so well. Like our skit, I feel like it's so crazy, but also like it's the best thing ever. Like how did we come up with that?
I love it.
It's also like definitely a safe space. Like no one's afraid to give out an idea or anything like that. We all feel very free to just share what we're thinking.
Yeah.
Even if it's so out of the box and so out of this world. Like, we're not going to think it's weird or anything like that. We all contribute what we think we should.
Yeah. Awesome. Do you see yourself down the road, like thinking about your futures, working in a creative environment? Have you thought about kind of what you want to go into as you going to move on to college and things like that? Michelle?
I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I feel like OM has helped me go outside of my comfort zone. At all of these like competitions, we meet all these people that know what they want to do. They're very creative and I don't know how to explain it. They're very nice, like, and they inspire me because like, how do you know that's what you want to do for the rest of your life? And how did you get there? But I want to learn it. I want to learn how to do, like judging and stuff like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yara?
Well, there's a lot of options into which different fields you could go into. But I don't know. I think I'd like to go something creatively because I like to think that I'm a creative thinker. And so to limit that in my job, my future job that I choose would be kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cap.
No cap.
Nice. Girls, you're going to be seniors. I know you're kind of planning, making your schedule, things like that. What are some highlights? What are some things you're looking forward to for next year, Yara?
Oh, well, definitely all the different like trips and opportunities. Prom. I don't know much.
Did you go to the junior semi?
Yeah.
You did.
It was
Cool.
very fun.
Nice.
Had a great time.
Awesome. Okay. You made your schedule?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very packed.
Cool.
I'm a bit afraid. And I'm just, all the stress with college applications and stuff. It's coming soon.
It's coming next year. Yeah. Michelle?
Well, Yara and I are both we're both class officers. She's vice president. I'm co-president with Emma. And like to tie in OM, I feel like for like class officers, I bring a lot of my ideas from OM to there. Like we're very creative in like our ideas there. So for semi-formal, it was Light Up the Night. And it was Tangle theme, and we had to come and we had to set up all of it. And like we had so many ideas that we wanted to do. And I just felt like our creativity from OM went over there. So like OM is just spreading to different parts of our lives.
How about Spirit Week? Has the Spirit Week idea, the theme, been brought out
Oh,
already?
we can't share
Yeah,
that
we
with you
can't
right now.
say too
But you
much.
have your idea.
We have ideas.
Wow.
And OM definitely influences that because it just gets
Yeah.
like the creative juices flowing, you
Yeah.
know?
And we definitely have Mr. Wilson helping us
Yeah.
too.
Sure. Yeah. What will you do without these amazing seniors next year? You'll be the
cry.
captains of the team, and
It's not going to be the same.
It will never be the same
We
without
love
those
them.
lovely
Yeah, they
people.
really are a family.
yeah. Wow. All right, juniors. Well, we appreciate you. Make sure you take your signs. This is Yara, Shihada, and Michelle Gimena. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great
All right.
day.
Yeah, you too. Girls, you're welcome to stay. If you got a roll, we'll do that. Francesca, grab that third chair, please. Scoot in. Hi, Julia. Hi. And Gabe, you probably want to tuck it behind and then angle him in there, Francesca. Get these seniors in here. Can everyone see? Good. All right. Julia, Francesca, and Charlie Brown. Also, Gabe Torres there. Welcome, seniors.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Glad to be here.
Francesca, we'll start with you. Are you have split feelings? You must be torn that you can't go to the competition.
I'm actually really upset because I'm working so hard for this and I want to do it, but then we have the senior trip. I mean, that's also fun, but
Yeah.
so is States for Odyssey of the Mind.
Was there a decision? Like, did you have to weigh this out of I'm gonna go here or there? How long before you made a decision? Did you wrestle with it?
I would love to tell you that there was a decision that I really thought about, but it was the senior trip. As
Yeah.
soon as they announced what the senior trip was,
Yeah.
it was the senior trip.
So were you already booked for the senior trip when you got announced for States?
Yeah, we already paid everything, so it was
Ah, you were going.
yeah,
Yeah.
$1,000 or States.
Yeah. Julia, you've been involved a long time. Your mom also seen your parents at the events there. Talk to me about the kind of the ending of Odyssey of the Mind for you,
Oh,
and
wow.
how has it been for you?
It's kind of crazy, honestly. It's really crazy. It's been 8 years of my life, and it's just kind of insane, Like, these are people I've grown with for a very long time. Like Gabe, Katie, and I, we've been together on the same team since 5th grade. Katie and Gabe have been
Wow.
on the same team together since 4th grade.
Wow.
And it's like, that's how Katie and I first became friends, and she's been one of my best friends forever. It's how Raina and I met in middle school, and she's one of the closest people to me.
Yeah.
So it's just really cool to grow with all these people, but it's bittersweet to have to end it.
Yeah. Last year's idea was incredible. The vending machine, and Rena was incredible. Yeah, really cool. A different idea every year. Did you ever kind of build on an idea? We had this last year, we're going to do this, or is it totally different?
We change it up a lot.
Yeah.
We want to be it's out of the box and new as we can be, and we don't ever want to find ourselves stuck in a loop of just going over the same things again and again. We want to expand those horizons and just put our best step forward.
Awesome. Gabe, you are no stranger to the stage. He's a performer in our musicals and certainly a performer in OM. Talk to me about the acting part of it, Gabe, and the performance part of it.
The acting part of it is normally much similar to being on stage for a musical and stuff. You have your lines that you have to memorize, you have props that you have to take care of. The big difference, however, is that in OM, there's a lot of technical things that you as the team have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas an actor on stage, you're more focused in just acting, your lines, your music, stuff like that. OM, you have a lot where you have to do technical elements, like work lights, work props, work set changes, work scene changes, everything like that.
Mm-hmm. So it's both, not just the performance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gabe was the Charlie Brown this year. Was just incredible, Gabe. You were awesome. Did you enjoy that, Gabe, being out in the Milford Theater, being in a professional theater? Was that a different experience for you than being on our stage here in Port Jervis?
It was definitely a different experience. It was very cool to be able to see a professional theater, how different it was from ours, and how many more cool things they had there. All their sets and wings and dressing rooms were so awesome to be in.
The downstairs dressing room was pretty cool.
Yes.
I got a behind-the-scenes tour from Mrs. Long and Mrs. Gordon there for sure. Gabe, what are you looking forward to? You're senior here, kind of couple months left. What are you looking forward to the most?
Definitely making the best of my time with my friends. The couple of trips that we have left coming up, and probably finishing out classes and not having to worry about tests, assignments, projects, essays, all of the like.
Even these kids just walking in the room here, who has a physics test, the math problems at work here, and the time commitment they have. Francesca, how about you? It's March 26th. I mean, a couple more months and it's going to be over. You're the president.
Yeah.
Looking back this year, what are some things that really stood out to you? And then I'll come to your second question. What are you looking forward to? So looking back as president, what are some things that you're really proud about?
I'm really proud about how well we handled Spirit Week this year, honestly. I think we really came together as a class, and like previous years, you know, we didn't do so well, but this year I feel like we really came together and I really enjoyed it.
The gym was incredible.
Thank you.
I mean, the sound, the colors, everything was just awesome. What are you looking forward to?
I'm really excited for graduation, honestly. I'm excited for prom and everything. I'm excited to give my speech at graduation. It's all everything after this marking period I'm looking forward to.
Wow. Have you started the speech?
Nope.
No.
It's gonna be a last minute kind of thing.
Yeah, you have to give the title, I know. Have you thought about the theme or the title?
No. I'm honestly, it's probably gonna focus on like how our future and stuff, and like, you know, not really look back but look forward.
Maybe you can somehow incorporate your OM
Yeah.
people. Maybe, you know, make a skittish part of it. You know,
I'll have them perform on stage.
maybe, you know,
We'll do
hey,
our 7-minute
combine
skit.
our
there's an
speeches, and
idea
that'll be,
there.
like, it will just like perform.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, let's take a moment to each of you. Julia, we'll start with you. Are your plans set? Where are you going, or what are you doing, and what are you planning on studying if you are going to college? So, what are your plans, Julia?
I am going to college.
Okay.
I haven't committed yet, but I'm pretty certain that I'm going to go to Fordham in the Bronx.
Okay.
And I plan on studying art history. So one day
Oh.
get into museum curation.
Wow.
So it's going to be a lot of schooling first.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm going to get my bachelor's and then I'm going to go for either my master's or my PhD.
Tino is at Fordham from last year. The track guy. Do you
Yeah.
remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Why Fordham? How did that? Tell me about the decision to go to Fordham.
Well, the location first and foremost,
Mhm.
because I want to go into such a creative field that relies so heavily on networking.
Mhm.
I really want to be in a more urban area, you know, like I want to be where the people are, where the museums are, where the culture is.
Yeah.
And the city's perfect place for that.
You're right there.
Yeah. And it's one of those placements where it's like you're not quite fully in the city yet, but it's still right there.
Yeah. Awesome. Very cool. And your mom has been here by your side the whole time.
Yeah.
What will that be like for you to, you know, move away from Miss Elston, the amazing middle school teacher?
Yeah, she's my rock. She's so cool. She's the best.
Are you ready for that?
I think I'm ready. I don't know if she's ready, but it's okay. She's like my ride or die for real. Like I love my mom more than anything.
Miss Elston, a longtime middle school teacher, now coaching the team here. Gabe, how about you? What are your plans for next year?
Going to college.
Where are you headed?
That's it.
We don't know yet.
I'm committed to RIT.
You did tell me that.
Mhm.
Congratulations there, Gabe. And what do you plan on studying?
Biomedical engineering.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
You might
So
want
Gabe,
to
if
see
you had a
it.
magic wand, where does a biomedical engineering degree take you? Where would you, if you could do anything or go anywhere you'd like to, where would that be?
I'd go into designing and creating prosthetics.
Wow. Wow.
Probably in the lab somewhere.
And where does that come from, Gabe? Do you know somebody that has had an injury, or where did that desire to make prosthetics or get involved with that come from?
It's gonna sound really nerdy, but Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's weird.
As a kid, I would watch a lot of Marvel movies and stuff, and seeing all the cool technology that Iron Man, like Winter Soldier, had, the bionic arm. That at first inspired me, and then when I got older, I saw how much this could help people, and was like, yeah, I think I want to do this for a living.
Yeah. But Gabe, that, you know, thinking about OM and creativity. I mean, somebody wrote Iron Man, right? They made that up, but now you're looking to maybe take that to the next level in real life.
Yes, hopefully.
Wow. Wow. Well, there's no hope there, Gabe. I'm sure you were going to hit that mark. Guys, all three of you are just really incredible. Francesca?
I'm not committed yet, but I'm either going to Arizona State or Clemson University for
Whoa.
automotive engineering.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. You're going for the warm weather.
Yeah, of course. I do not want to be in New York anymore.
The either humid or a dry heat out there.
Yeah.
Those are two very different places.
Yep.
Yeah, both big colleges though.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the deciding factor here. What are some things that are going to help make the decision?
I think a lot of it is like scholarships and like the financial aid that I would get, but also like the opportunities that they offer. Like Clemson has amazing like automotive programs. I can do like electric cars, I can do gas cars, and you can just focus on so many different things. It's so cool and fascinating.
Yeah,
Mhm.
awesome. And if you had a magic wand, what do you want to do with that?
A magic wand?
Yeah, to pick, what area of automotive engineering, what area would you like to focus on?
I'm not 100% sure yet. I think once I, go through it and see, I will know. But I think designing like cars for like everyday people is what I want to do. I want to help people have easy access to transportation. Like I want to ensure that people with disabilities like get the right like mobiles. Like it's
Yeah.
very important for those things. And I feel like in the automotive industry, we don't focus on that.
These kids are unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. Well, good luck with that decision. That's exciting.
Thank you.
A lot of strong feelings for or against the electric cars, the hybrid, the gas. It's all kind of happening, unfolding in front of us. So to have a young person going in that field, good luck. And when do you anticipate a decision?
I'm probably going to decide by the first week of April, hopefully.
Okay, so
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Well, you will pick the right space there and certainly land in the right spot. So good luck.
Thank you.
Francesca, we'll come right back to you. All three of you, longtime OM, being involved. As you're stepping away and thinking about, your time in Port Jervis, what has OM meant to you, and what does Port Pride mean to you? Two-part question. What has OM meant to you, and what does Port Pride mean to you?
I think OM means to me honestly just being creative and inspiring others. And I think coming together as a family is super important because it's not about winning or losing. It's just about the experience that you had. And Port Pride, I feel like that also means to be a family to me. I think the people that I've met here and, they've shaped me to become who I am today.
President Moliterno, incredible family here. And man, it's been a great journey for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Julia, two-part question. What has OM meant to you, and what does Port Pride mean to you?
Well, OM has really been it's such a collaborative setting, and it's so heavily dependent on teamwork and your ability to work with other people and listen to other people. And I think that's such a valuable characteristic for all areas of life. And I'm really grateful to have had OM to teach me that in such a meaningful capacity. And Port Pride, I mean, I love this town. It's my home. I've grown up here my entire life. And I think I've had a very incredible support system for me throughout my life, and I think it's really kind of beautiful and amazing.
Spreading those wings, headed to the Bronx. Julia Elston. Mr. Torres?
Geez, it sounds like a scholarship question. Honestly, it's meant a lot to me throughout the years. I've been doing this for 9 years, pretty much as long as I can almost remember.
Wow.
It's been an amazing experience. It's built me so far up in creativity, in skills, different experiences, and meeting new people and developing a family in it. And yeah, it's going to be a big part missing when I leave.
Port Pride?
Port Pride also can mean a lot of things to me. There's definitely a family setting here in Port Jervis, with it being a small town. Lots of people to support you, lots of people to help you when you need it, and definitely is an amazing base for me to launch off and go into the world.
So wonderful to hear these kids use the word family. Mr. Wilson said it. They've experienced it. Their families are involved in the schools, teaching here. Your stepdad, Gabe, involved coaching, and it's incredible. So this is great. This is the Division III Problem 5 team Again, shout out to Katie Werlitz, not able to be here, but Gabe Torres, Julia Elston, Yara Shihada, Michelle Gimena, Francesca, the president Moliterno, and Jocelyn Curreri, who we will meet with our second team here also. So thank you, kiddos.
Of course.
All right. Can I get a GoPORT before you go?
3, 2, 1, GoPORT!
Awesome. Very cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Guys, make sure you take a sign and make sure you got your sticker. We are going to bring our next team over. We didn't practice this. We're going to have 3 of you sit and 3 of you stand behind, and then we're going to go 2, 2, and 2. So come on over. Birish got the 3-piece suit going on, looking good. We're going to squeeze in here. This is our next OM team here, Division 3, Problem 3, coached by Amy Hoverstock. See ya. See ya, everybody. So 2 in the front, the 3rd scoot there, and then 3 behind. Someone's got to sit next to Mr. Moran. Awesome. Scoot in, nice and tight. Keep coming. You're Brayden, right? Yeah, scoot in, scoot in. Your sister's watching, Brayden. All right. Awesome. Everyone see their face? Let's get that. Cool. This is the Division 3, Problem 3 team. Hi, everyone.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi. Give a wave. Nice to see you. Thanks for waiting. They were waiting so quietly. I've never heard teenagers be so quiet. They came in the room here. We didn't even hear you. So hello there, everyone. Birish, you got much taller. I remember. Yeah. So introduce yourself. Tell us your grade and what is your role on the team. All right. Jocelyn, we'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn Curreri. I am a sophomore. And on this team, I would like to say that, I'm a role model, but also a family member of this team. And I'm so happy to be here.
Awesome. Olivia?
My name's Olivia Baumgardner. I don't know if we're doing government name. I'm a junior, and I'd say I'm also a role model. This is my 3rd year, and I feel like this team is my family. Like when we first started, I was like, wow, I don't really know anyone here besides my best friend Kayleigh, but now we're like a family, and we like interact with each other as if I've known them for so long. It's amazing.
Awesome. Olivia Baumgardner, everybody. Brayden?
Hi, I'm Brayden Ebbecke. I'm in 9th grade. This is my 1st year doing this, and I feel like I'm like the jokester of everyone. and I always like just do fun stuff for no reason at all. Yeah. And your sister's watching. Did she inspire you to join OM? She did. Like I know her since I remember. She always did OM. Yeah. So you went to her competitions? I went to a lot of them, and I went to states with her last year. Very cool. Very cool. Aidan?
My name is Aidan Birish. It's my 1st year doing it. I'm a sophomore, and I feel like I'm just an extra helping hand to build props and stuff.
Very cool. Kayleigh?
I'm Kayleigh Wright. I'm in 11th grade, and this is also my 1st year doing OM. And I feel like my role is to kind of help all around with all the stuff and collaborate with the team.
Okay. Kayleigh Wright, everybody. And Kyra?
Hi, I'm Kyra Sue. This is my 3rd year doing it, but I haven't done it in a little while. I help around in general. I offer my input. That's about it.
And Kyra, you're a sophomore also.
I'm a freshman.
Freshman. Wow. I met your sister the other day. She was on the show. And Gideon is not here with us. Gideon is a sophomore. Okay, very cool. Well, let's do this. Olivia and Brayden are right here in the kind of front seats. So we'll meet you 2, and then I'll let you guys break up your teams 2 and 2. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much. We didn't have a chance to kind of rehearse with these kiddos, but they made it work here. So very cool. Let's move this over here. So Brayden, Ebbecke, and Olivia Baumgardner. Scoot in, Olivia. Are you guys excited to be on the podcast? Nervous to be on the podcast? How are you feeling this morning?
Well, I'm a little mixed of both. I'm nervous to talk, but I'm excited because I'm realizing that I'm just going to states.
Yeah.
It's a big opportunity to go to.
It's about a week away. We leave next Friday. You're going to leave, right? The 4th? Yeah. Okay. Brayden, what are you most looking forward to about that competition?
I'm looking most forward to just have fun and meet like other teams and see other performances and see how I can reflect on other people's performances. And if I do it next year, I can improve on that.
When you do it next year? right? Well, we don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, they'll continue to enjoy this journey. Olivia, are you allowed to talk about the problem? Tell me about what the problem was for your team.
So the problem we chose was pretty much have like a dinner party, a table setting, and you had to choose like a literature and out of a list, and we chose The Hobbit. Our theme is more like a candy theme, where we have the dragon Smog choose a cook because every character like sneaks in trying to steal his treasure, which is like all of the candy and sweets. And he chooses someone to cook for him, and we present our gourmet meal to him.
Who is him? Who is which character? Yeah, but who plays Smog?
Gideon.
Gideon plays Smog.
Here,
Gideon's not here. Okay. Yeah, he's no stranger to the stage either.
No.
Olivia, talk to me about the creative process, making the idea, and then the idea that's in your head has to come out in the skit, in props, things like that. Talk to me about those ideas in the heads of your teammates, and then to real life. How do you make that happen?
Well, the creative process is definitely difficult, I would say. Probably the most difficult thing about it, even though it's like wrapped around OM in itself, because everyone usually takes the story like literally when you're supposed to be like outside of the box. Like when we chose The Hobbit, we were like fully going based off of that until we finally branched out onto our own type of theme. But it's definitely like difficult to also think of props without being literal. But like drawing it out usually helps, or writing down ideas, or just shouting anything out and somebody writing it down. It's great because then we're all building on it together.
Yeah. The word we heard this morning was chaotic.
Definitely.
People said chaotic. Yeah. Awesome. Brayden, what made you want to come out for this?
Like join OM?
Yeah, join OM.
Well, at first, I was always inspired by my sister, but starting this year, I know Kyra was joining OM, and after school one day, I just followed her to a practice, and I sat in the practice, and then after the practice, Hob asked me if I wanted to join. I just said sure.
Enthusiastically, I'm sure she said, "Come on!" She has a real love of OM as well, and it's just great to see kids coming together. I mean, it really is coming together, kind of joining forces for this this creative, explosion of ideas and fun. So very cool. 8 minutes is your time.
Yes.
8 minutes.
That's all we get.
If you go over, you're in trouble.
They just don't score whatever like we go over, but it's crazy how much work we put into this just for 8 minutes of our time.
Yeah. Wow. You've been also going at it since October.
Yeah, I think around October.
Olivia, talk to me about the student-directed work. This is Miss Hoverstock is the coach. She guides you. She helps. She supports you. PORT capital. But you guys lead this. Talk to me about the kids leading the project.
Leading it is definitely difficult without our coaches' help, because they're not allowed to help, no outside help. With leading it with like everyone on the team can be difficult because everyone comes up with ideas and not everyone fits, like every idea fits. But I'd say it definitely works out because kids can tend to be more creative. And since everyone here is pretty much like silly and goofy, I feel like that helps with the creativity.
Yeah. Well, it's a microcosm of life. We're here in a school in Port Jervis, right? Teachers have ideas, administrators have ideas, different people, and we come together for the good of the school. So it's kind of like that as well. So, Brayden, any last comments or thoughts?
No, not really.
No? You're looking forward to the 4th. I know the kids are excited about the pool. It was a big decision in the getting of the hotel. So, all right, we are going to move on to your next group. This is Olivia Baumgardner and Brayden Ebbecke. Thanks, guys. Awesome. Coming up next here, this is Kayleigh and Jocelyn Curreri. Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Hey, Joss.
Hey.
All right, Kayleigh, you are 11th grader. Jocelyn, you are 10th. Kayleigh, how long have you been doing it? This is your first year again. Yeah. What made you come out for OM in your junior year here?
Well, I originally joined to like do it with Olivia because we're pretty close. So
did she recruit you?
Yes.
Yes. Bringing in the friends. I like it.
And I liked that it would like be a good use of my creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Jocelyn, you are one involved young lady. In addition to being a triplet, but athletics, the musicals, your music work, period.
Yeah.
How do you fit all of this in? How do you do all of this?
So right now it's pretty tricky, like balancing the musical because it is Tech Week and the show is this week. But I make sure to communicate because I think that's like what OM has taught me. Like to communicate and really find your surroundings. And I've really been able to just juggle it all by this amazing family that I have, and they support me through everything. And it's, it hasn't been easy, but it's, I'm able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jocelyn, you, again, the musical, sports, singing, it's very structured, right? The practice is starting at 4:00. Odyssey of the Mind's kind of different. It's open. It's not as structured. There's an end goal, but it's more open. Talk to me about working in a structured environment versus kind of open.
So I think that OM is actually like still pretty structured, right? Like practice is still, 2:30 to 6, and everything is.
It's a long practice.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot to do.
Yeah.
But going from OM to like thinking whatever you think, your creativity is important, and there's really no like complete structure to how you need to think or how this prop has to look. It's really what the team creates. It's definitely different than going to the play, which is a script and there's props. And so I think it's so cool to be in another program that really what you think is what you want to happen, you can create with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Your mom's been heavily involved. She actually got back in coaching the middle school team this year. What have you learned from your mom through this time here?
Well, so my mom was actually my first OM coach.
Aww.
She made me love this community, and so she's definitely helped me and guided me. And she's a queen at spontaneous, so she's definitely passed down her genes to me, and she's just been my absolute role model. And I could not have done anything without her.
Yeah. Certainly, you talk about creative artist, a musician, and doing a great job music in our middle school. Kayleigh, again, your first year, 11th grade. What is something that you've learned that you use now in your real life? What's something that you've learned doing OM?
I've learned to not stick to one specific idea because we originally had a very literal like skit and everything, but as we like talked about it more, we changed our idea to a more creative one that actually became better than our original.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a great answer. Yeah. Kayleigh, what are some other things you're involved in outside of school? I don't know you that well. What are some things in addition to OM that you're involved in?
So right now we're in track.
You're doing track?
Yes.
Oh, what's your events? What are you
I
doing?
throw. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
we do shot put, discus, javelin, a bunch of other events like that.
I saw them working down there on
Yeah.
that side of the track. What are they doing? They're upgrading that area? there?
Yeah, they actually gave us new throwing pits, so they're pretty nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you say that again. The javelin, the
Discus, shot put, and I think the other one's called hammer, but I don't do that one.
yeah, that's with the chain and
Yeah.
Someone just got injured. I read last year.
Oh, wow.
The chain broke. The thing went flying. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also am the vice president of student council.
Wow.
And I'm the vice president of Rotary and Track.
Oh my goodness, you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Wow. Who is your throwing coach? I know Coach Wright is the head coach.
It's Mr. Summerelli. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. You like to throw it?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm always a little afraid of the javelin that it's gonna like hit
Yeah.
somebody, right? Like you watch these movies and you're like, so throw it straight, right?
Yeah.
Now, where are you throwing that if we have turf now? Where's
So we are practicing in like the grass area, like behind
past
the
the
track.
turf?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. All right. Jocelyn, any other shout outs you want to say? Anything you want to say about OM?
Love it here.
Yeah, you're loving it.
Yeah.
You'll be doing it next year.
I don't know.
You don't know.
It depends on the play.
You got to reevaluate, take a look at it.
Right.
When will they announce the play next year?
We
You
just
don't-
got to get through this one first.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to?
Like in the year.
No, for the play.
Oh, for the play. I'm really excited to be on stage with another family. Like the musical industry is so beyond beautiful, and every experience you have, no matter where or when, it's like so captivating. It's just it's a beautiful thing to be a part of.
Annie, the play is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One of the stars of the play. You're in that scene with the, I don't know what song it is, but with the buckets and the dancing.
I'm an orphan, yes.
But that's a great scene.
Yeah,
they
thank
did
you.
it at our school board meeting, and the choreography of the buckets and the singing and the smiles on the kids' faces are just incredible. And you're one of them.
Yeah.
You're an incredible singer too.
Thank you so much.
There's a lot of videos Mrs. Curreri puts out of Jocelyn singing solo. Just incredible. Adele, watch out. Not only her cousin Adele, but the real Adele, because this one is a star on her way. So you girls are amazing.
You're amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh my God. This is like we have so much to talk about here. And they're doing OM here. So she's got the play this week. We got track going on. But we're still going to make this work. So good luck at States.
Thank you.
Any last comments from you, Kayleigh?
No, I just want to say like thank you to my team because we work so hard and we're just here like all the time.
Yeah.
Doing hard work.
Thanks for your leadership too. Vice president in 2 different areas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you thinking of taking that? Where are you thinking of going with that?
Well, I actually want to work with animals when I'm older. So I'm thinking maybe being a vet. So it's pretty hard work.
Cool. Stick around before you leave. I want to connect you with somebody.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Kayleigh Wright and Jocelyn Curreri, everybody. Thanks, girls. All right. I always try to be the best dressed in the building. I don't know if I could do that anymore. I mean, look at the guy here. Aidan Birish here and Kyra Sue. Hi, guys. Welcome. Hi. Aidan, you dress up a lot.
I do.
Talk to me about dressing up. I mean, this isn't your prop for OM. This is you dressed for school, right?
Yeah, this is my basically everyday like clothing. I like old-fashioned stuff, and this is old-fashioned.
You're looking sharp.
Thank you.
Is that a timepiece there? What's that thing?
Yeah, it's a pocket watch I got in Gettysburg. And then in this one, I have a pocket compass from World War II.
Can I see that?
My,
This is a real compass from World War II.
Yeah, it's a little hard to hold.
Yeah, I don't want to break this thing. Can you? Wow. Wow.
It has the soldier's name inside, engraved.
Get out. D. Coles.
Yeah.
Did you find anything out about the soldier?
I couldn't find anything out about it, but it's pretty cool.
That is very cool. You know what direction you're going in.
Yeah.
Cool. Aidan, what made you get involved with OM? You're a 10th grader. It's your first year. What made you get involved?
I saw my friend Gideon in there, and I just stopped in for one day, checked out the other team, and thought this was the best one. So I joined this one.
This is unbelievable the way they got these kids involved. That's cool. And what's your role? What do you do on the team?
I help build props and boost everybody's spirit. Try to, at least. And I was the cameraman.
Filming it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you take off the fancy gear for rehearsal? You're in your t-shirts and stuff? Yeah. Do people talk about your outfit during the day, or they're pretty used to it by now?
Used to it by now, but when I first started wearing it, there was a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing that?
Yeah, you dressed up. What do you got going on?
Thought it was very comfortable.
God, looks good. It says Birish right there. They're very cool. Kyra, 9th grade.
Yeah.
You said you were involved years ago, but you got away from it. You happen to be back?
Yeah.
What do you like about OM?
I like the creative atmosphere of it. I like working with other people, learning their names. I don't know. That's about it.
Yeah. Kyra, there's always like, I don't know, there's something, the kids talked about it today. This malfunctioned, this didn't work, you're getting this, you're getting props from these people. There's always seems to be something to do. Talk to me about like fixing the things and when something doesn't work right, adjusting to that.
It's always, you have to be on your feet, ready to do anything. You have to be prepared for anything to happen, really. Like on competition day, for example, in the middle of our skit, everything started to break. You just have to kind of keep on going and just get ready for it.
Duct tape and glue sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of that.
glue.
Did you get away from OM because we didn't have a team in the middle school, or you just chose not to do it?
It was partially because I was doing other things in middle school, but also because there was no team,
Yeah.
coach for middle school.
So you're happy to be back involved?
Yes.
And we're happy to have a middle school team. Again, we doubled the amount of teams from 3 to 6 this year, and we want that to continue to grow. So if you're watching this and you're curious about OM, we are looking for good adults willing to work with our kids to expand those teams so we have those opportunities. What are you looking forward to about the state competition?
I'm looking forward to just being there, interacting with different teams from different areas of the state, staying in hotel rooms with our team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got the upgrade too. They moved us out of the Fairfield. We're in the Spring Hills, a little nicer room there for you guys. We're excited. Yeah. Aidan, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to going stage traveling, seeing everything on the way up there, and performing. I feel like it'd be fun.
So the BOCES competition was, I don't know, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, and now we're still a week away. What have you been doing this month? How much are you practicing and rehearsing to get ready for Syracuse? What have you been doing?
We haven't really practiced our skit recently, but we have been upgrading our props, making sure everything's staying together. Everything looks much, much better.
Where is it? Where are your props? In Miss Hoverstock's classroom?
No, they're out in the mods right now.
They're in the mods. Oh yeah, that's an open space now, right? Yeah, I remember Miss Hav all these years storing the stuff in her room. So next week after the play is over, you're gonna get back to practice. Like is next week the drilling down?
Yeah.
And is somebody standing there with a stopwatch? Like okay, and then are you using your little stopwatch to time the group here for 8 minutes? No. But who's keeping track of the time?
Anybody who has a Chromebook, just
put a timer.
Yeah.
Aidan, talk to me about rehearsing with these kids. Like, what if it's not good? Does the group say, "Hey, that wasn't good"? Like, kids don't want to offend each other. They don't want to say anything. But if someone's not doing a good job, who's the person? I mean, if we're in the gym wrestling or basketball, someone's gonna blow the whistle. The coach's gonna blow the whistle and say that's not good enough. Who's doing that for you?
I feel like everybody tries to put like constructive criticism into what you're doing, but like in a friendly way, not like stop, you're doing it wrong, but like, hey, maybe we could do this.
And it's not really wrong, right? It's the creative process, different tweaking. All right, cool. Aidan, any last shout outs? Anything you want to say?
Go join the Milford Troop 1071 Boy Scouts.
This guy's recruiting for the Boy Scouts. Nice. That's your troop?
Yes.
Nice. How long have you been a Boy Scout?
I've been a Boy Scout for 8 years.
Wow.
Almost Eagle. When it warms up, I'm going to do my Eagle project in Milford.
Tell us about that.
I'm putting up a wrought iron fence for a historical gravesite, which has people from the Revolutionary War.
Oh my goodness. Where in Milford is that?
It's a tree service along the way. If you're going on the road from like Walmart to Milford.
Yeah.
At night, there's a tree with lights in it. Right under that.
Here is your reminder to email me for a donation for your Eagle Scout project.
Thank you.
All right. My brother is an Eagle Scout, Paul Murata. And when he went on a job interview at Estee Lauder Makeup years ago, this is for all of you, he's with the CEO of Estee Lauder, a national makeup company. And the CEO, for 90% of the interview, spoke about his Eagle Scout project, and his time in the Boy Scout. Not about the job, not about chemistry. So That's a fantastic feat.
Scouting's really fun.
Yeah.
Get to meet new people from all over the country. And in 2 months, we're meeting people from Canada. Troop up there.
You're all over the place.
Yeah.
Dressed well. Birish. Miss Gunderman gave you a nice shout out here, Kyra. Can I read that? Yeah, nice. Thanks, Miss Gunderman. Kyra is a fantastic student, very creative and always thinking outside of the box. Where do you get your creativity from?
From people around me. I've been influenced, like my mom's used to be an artist and stuff. So
Mm. And your younger sister's involved now?
yes.
She's heading up with you too?
Mhm.
Yeah. You'll be in separate rooms. She's not hanging out with the
she's
high
staying
school.
with her team.
You stay with your team, I'll stay with mine. Very cool. Kyra, any last shout outs that you would like to say?
No, I just like the atmosphere of OM and how it's a family.
Yeah. Cool. Can we all scoop back in together? Can we do that? Is that going to scoop one more chair? 3 behind, 3 in front. We're going to say goodbye to these young people. Wish them well. Mr. Harris, Eagle Scout, class of 1982. Very cool. Everyone's got to see their face. Get in here, Olivia. All right. This is the OM team here, coached by Miss Hoverstock, Division 3, Problem 3. Gideon Torres not here. Olivia, I'm going to put you on the spot. Give a shout out. Miss Hoverstock's teaching right now. She wasn't able to be here. What would you like to say to Miss Hoverstock and kind of thanking her for her time and stuff? What would you like to say to Miss Hoverstock?
Well, I'd say she's a fantastic coach who definitely is a little goofy at times. I will say she makes OM quite interesting, but she always has our back, and I just love Hob so much. Like, I know her outside of school actually, but I couldn't ask for a better coach in my opinion.
She's been doing it a long time.
Yeah, she's been doing it for years. I think she actually coached Mr. Wilson. She did herself.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she's been doing it for quite some time.
I mean, her creative spirit, so many proms she's hosted, as well as the
Yeah.
haunted house.
Haunted house
I mean,
is-
she's incredible for a math person to have that creative side too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's an amazing person. Like crazy aunt vibes. is
Shout,
my-
shout out to Miss Hob, everybody. All right, kids, give a wave. We're going to say goodbye. And again, we wish you the best of luck on your upcoming competition. Can we get a GoPORT?
3, 2, 1,
GoPORT! Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we wish our students well. Please put a comment in the chat for them. And thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
One more wave. See y'all. GoPORT!